Hey you guys, so before I start the video, I just really want to start the video off with like positivity and just say a prayer. I'm just gonna say a prayer before I say anything else. Thank you guys for always being supportive and like no matter what's going on or no matter what you see, like just being supportive and like telling me to pray and that God will always be here for me and help like everyone going through anything. Like I just really do appreciate that from everyone because I really am going through a difficult time, and like even when I get in my head and like you guys just may hear conversations and like sometimes when I just have an attitude and I may speak and things might come off like me not putting like certain, like I understand you guys are trying to get me to see like the positives of everything, but it is hard when I have like a million emotions going through my head. So like I was saying, I had to take a break because I'm like rambling, but I just really want to say thank you to everyone, and I just want to continue with the prayer. And again, thank you guys. So dear Lord, bless today, bless tomorrow. Thank you for everything you give us. Thank you for this wonderful day. I pray for everything and everyone going through anything. I pray that you help them and you guide them and you remind them, Lord, that with you all great things are possible, and no matter what anyone's going through, that you put us through these things to help us become a greater person, and no matter what, we will overcome anything that comes our way. So again, I thank you and I pray for everyone in the world. In Jesus' name, amen. I really do pray for anyone going through anything. Like through this video, I wish that I can like hug all of you and just show you how much support and like genuine vibes. I just pray that everyone just going through anything like heals from anything, because pain is seriously like, I just wish no pain on anyone, and I like realize that now. But I don't want to keep like rambling and stuff. I just wanted to say like I thank you guys for everything. Now I'm like devastated. Like there's just so many tears and so many screams I can do with the situation, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to that, because I've seen like a lot of you like comment like y'all go through the same thing, or like y'all understand where I'm coming from, and y'all really feel like what I'm going through. So I feel like there's a connection when I talk to you guys, which is why I love making these videos and like reading what y'all have to say, because I really do appreciate y'all. It helps me get through what I'm going through, and it makes me feel like I'm not alone. So that's why I feel like I can relate to y'all and help y'all feel like you guys are not alone. So it's like, I love how the world works in that way, because it's a lot of negativity going around in the world, but when you find like that select group of people that's really positive and like they really like wish your well-being no matter what the situation, it just helps you feel good, you know? But let's just start off like at the beginning. So currently y'all see like I'm not at my normal home, like where I normally stay at, and I haven't talked to Laura in about 2 days now. After our argument and like our conversation that we tried to have, everything just went left. Like I just feel like there's not an understanding, and because like I have so many emotions going on, like I'm not able to really sit and vocalize, because I just get so overwhelmed and I start getting like ecstatic, and when I cry and stuff, like I just start getting really bad. And I don't mean to make her feel bad, but it's just like I really want her to like understand where I'm coming from and be there in a way that she's not trying to be. So it just clashes, and I get that, which is why like I feel like with time like we can talk about our problems. But Laura, I really feel like you're not being understandable, and you're not really being mature and like trying to help me cope with the situation as best as I can. And I say that because when I went home yesterday, I went out with Laura's mom, and you know, she's been really sweet. She's been taking me out and like just trying to get my head off of it and like being positive and trying to be there for both of us. But now like, Laura, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not making this video to bash you at all, but it's like, what made you feel the need to go and change the locks on our home? Like you really changed the locks. All of my stuff is in there. A lot of stuff that's helping me cope is in the house. Like a lot of the baby stuff that we have is in the house. Like you could have at least called and told me like if that's what you wanted to do, you didn't want me to go back into our home. You could have asked me to get myself. Like it really messes with me mentally, because it's like you have no, it's like I know your mom raised you better than that. So you have no like communication skills whatsoever to just vocalize like how you're feeling or what you want. Like you've been vocalizing a lot of stuff on the internet, but you can't like you have my number. And it really hurts my feelings because it's like I wouldn't do that stuff to you. So what makes it okay for you to do that stuff to me? And like we've had our differences and like we weren't seeing eye to eye on a lot of stuff, but that still didn't give you the right to change the locks on our door. So obviously I came to Laura's mom's house and I've been here, and your mom is really upset with you. Like she cannot believe the actions that you're taking. Like she don't even want to talk to you, which is why when you call, like I see you call, she don't even answer because she can't believe like to the extent that you did. Why did you lock me out of our home? That doesn't make any sense. And then I texted you, I called you, you don't want to answer. Why? Be a grown woman. Like vocalize what you're going through in your head. Excuse me. I did not do anything to you. I did not once do anything to you. We did not do anything to you. Like, you're going to be a mother. Like, does that not sit in your head correctly? Like, now I've cried, I've screamed, I've like got myself together in a place where like I feel like I can vocalize now and be an adult and be a mother and be a woman. And it's like the things that you're doing are very childish, and I'm not trying to be on that anymore. I want to be like good. I want to be in a good place together, whatever that is. I really just want to be good. And that's where I feel like you're failing to realize that I'm not trying to be children anymore. Like we are adults and we're going to be mothers. So therefore, it's like I'm not understanding why you're doing the actions that you're doing. Like I said, you're going to be a mother. We cannot have this. Like the baby is not here yet, but the baby is growing inside of me right now. And the baby feels every energy and everything that's going on within me and with you. You are the mother. And I know that you say this all the time, so it's not just coming out of my ass. Like you know that you have this connection with your child. And the baby feels everything. So like every intention and every energy that you have, the baby feels. Like, why does your mom have to be feeding me, taking care of me? Like I can do that all myself, but why is she playing the role that you're supposed to be playing? It's just not making any sense. And that's why she's really upset and sitting like, I raised my daughter better. Like no matter what it is, like she did not raise you to be like, you can have whatever opinion you have, and you're entitled to your own feelings and every right. That is fine. I'm not knocking you on your feelings. I'm trying to be a better person for you. And you say all the time like I'm not understanding and I don't let you vocalize what you feel. I'm trying to understand that. Like I really am. Like I said, I've had enough time to sit and cry, and like I'm not gonna say that I'm okay, because I'm not okay. Like I'm really, really sad and like with everything that's going on. But instead of sitting and being sad and crying and doing all this stuff for the internet, like I just want to come to you and talk like as a woman and as a mother. Like we're bringing this beautiful creation in the world. And like I said, a lot of people can relate because a lot of people go through this type of stuff. So it's just like, I'm just trying to understand and be a good partner towards you. All of this stuff that you're doing, like I'm not even here to bash you and talk about how you basically kicked me out of the house. You basically haven't checked on me. You basically haven't worried about if I've been eating or not. Like I could be in the hospital in somewhere right now. Like I could be somewhere and you'd have no idea, and I'm carrying your child. How does that sit right with you? We can have whatever. I never did anything to you to the point where you have to exile me out of your life. No, I never did anything like that whatsoever. If anything, I never did anything to you. You're the one who's causing all of this like stuff in our relationship, together or not. Like you're the one still making all of these changes without me. I wasn't on board with anything. I didn't ask you to go do this. You never vocalized to me that you wanted to be out in the street, out in the world, going to the doctors here, going to the doctors there, because that's not fake. I'm not making none of this up. And like I said, I'm not trying to bash you, but I'm trying to understand you. For once, you say I never give you the time to talk. So now, like, what? You're just trying to, like, flip the card and just go off the grid and not speak to me about everything and just kick me out of our house? The mother of your child, you're just gonna kick her out of your home that y'all have built together? Like, no. And to top it off, why don't mix me in with all of the problems that you have going on with all of these other girls that do not matter? Like, don't mix me in with their stuff. Why are they even calling me? Emma's calling me to like hysterical on the phone crying. Something about how that Laura hasn't talked to her and she really needs to talk to me because she feels alone and this and that. I'm not a bitch. Like, I'm really not a bitch. Like, as much as I do not like you, Emma, I'm not gonna sit there and just hang up on the phone and be some type of way and be an evil human. Like, I'm not an evil human. So fine, like, I told her that it's fine. She can come and sit here and talk, and I can listen to her. Like, I'll listen to you and be there, because obviously, like I said, I know what she's going through. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, how I really feel and be like, well, I don't really like you, so I'm just like, that's your problem. Like, no. I've had genuine conversations with her before all of this stuff, so I'm gonna listen to her and hear her out. But at the same time, it's like, why do you even put me in situations like this? Like, why do you have, if you claimed you wanted to be with her and you wanted to go to the doctor with her, why are you having her all hysterical now? Like, knowing you, all this time I thought you were with her. So all of a sudden now she's saying she hasn't even heard from you. You had time to change the locks and you had time to do all this stuff and not answer my calls, but you have time to be somewhere else, causing more damage or more problems somewhere else. God knows who you're with. God knows what you're doing. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but it all needs to stop. Like, if me and you and Emma want to have a real conversation, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that to understand, because my feelings matter and I feel like my feelings need to be heard. So like I said, I'm not going to keep talking too much. I'm going to wait till Emma gets here to finish saying anything. I'm really going to try to not be emotional, because the amount of disrespect that I feel, like, even having her in my face, like, I just want to, like, ball up and cry because of everything. But I'm just going to continue to pray, and I'm going to pray for you, Laura, because honestly, you're an amazing human being that I feel is just lost. And like I said, like, you're an amazing human, so whenever you get like this, I feel like it's just like evil temptations, like, trying to bring you down as a person. So I really pray and hope that you find your way back, and I really do hope, obviously, and I believe that it's with me. But no matter what, like, I just will never pray for your downfall or anything like that. I will always support you in anything and everything that you do. But you're really hurting me, and I really need you to feel that. Like, I really do.